Faith in oneself is the first great victory. Once you believe you can, the path ahead begins to open like dawn breaking through darkness. Use what lies within your reach, start wherever you stand, and act without waiting for perfection. Greatness is built by those who do the most with the least. To fall short after striving is no shame, but to never dare, to never dream, to never attempt, that is a soul wasting away in fear. There is no nobler pursuit than to throw one's heart into bold endeavors. Far better to face risk and glory than to live in the dull safety of those who never truly lived. When you are called to decide, act with courage. Better a flawed step forward than standing paralyzed in indecision. The man who risks life for his country deserves not only our gratitude, but a justice that endures beyond the battlefield. I am not a genius, but I rise each day with purpose, and I labor longer than most, for discipline is a strength mightier than talent. Do not let life drift past you like a dream. Stir yourself. Go out into the world and wrest meaning from each hour with action and resolve. Bravery is not only in the charge of battle, but in kindness, in civility, in the restraint of power. A true gentleman wears courage and courtesy alike. In the end, greatness is not built on achievements or applause, but on moral fiber, on the unshakable character of the soul. A republic stands only when its citizens shoulder the weight of its survival, not through noise or slogans, but through duty, honesty, and informed effort. To question leaders is not treason, it is the highest form of patriotism in a free society. To hold the powerful accountable is to honor liberty. The true power of democracy lies not in marble halls, but in the hands of the people, for the government is no distant master, it is our reflection. No throne, no title, no wealth shall place a man above the law, nor shall any soul be so small that justice forgets him. Law is the spine of liberty. Loving your country is not blind allegiance to rulers. It is fierce devotion to truth, to freedom, to the promise of the nation itself. In the realm of nations, wisdom walks hand in hand with strength. Speak gently where you can, but let your readiness be known. Peace is preserved by those prepared to defend it. A war waged in righteousness may test the spirit, but it strengthens the soul. Better the cost of honor than the shame of surrendering to tyranny. This nation must be united in its values, not divided by blood or origin. Let every man and woman who calls this land home be wholly devoted to its spirit and future. There is a certain joy that cannot be described to feel the wild wind on your face, to walk where rivers sing and mountains breathe. The soul needs the open sky. Let us be wise stewards, not careless conquerors. The forests, rivers, and lands are not ours to deplete, but gifts to protect, so that our children may inherit beauty, not ruin. If a man is brave enough to bleed for his country, then his nation must be just enough to reward him with fairness and dignity. The backbone of a republic is its citizens, strong, responsible, and unafraid to carry the weight of freedom on their shoulders. True patriotism is loyalty to the nation's soul, not blind devotion to any ruler or party. A democracy that refuses to move forward, to evolve and rise, will soon crumble into weakness and decay. The true danger to a republic lies not in foreign foes, but in silent citizens who let corruption fester unchecked in high places. No man walks above the law, and none shall fall beneath its shield. Justice must serve all, or it serves none. The most powerful politics is built not on tricks or speeches, but on honor, decency, and moral courage. If we demand fairness from powerful hands, we must also offer fairness to those hands when they act with honesty and strength. To silence criticism of the presidency is not patriotism, it is betrayal of the very freedom we claim to defend. A nation that trades its virtue for power, or its conscience for comfort, will soon lose both its strength and its soul. Walk humbly, but carry the strength to strike. True power is silent until it is needed, and then it acts with certainty. A nation unwilling to stand firm for its rights has no claim to sovereignty. Freedom must be guarded or it will vanish. Justice must be the foundation of our foreign affairs, but never without the steel to uphold it. The weak provoke war by tempting tyrants, only the strong and just secure peace worth having. Let our diplomacy be fearless and our voice honest. Justice abroad must never bow to cowardice or convenience. In life's most critical moments, choose bold action over hesitant silence. Error is forgivable, apathy is not. Greatness is not inherited, it is forged through hardship, sacrifice, and the relentless will to rise. Peace must be defended with boldness, not begged with fear. True peace stands guard with righteous strength. Start where you are, use what you have, and rise to the moment. Your nation's future depends on your courage today. Freedom is not a gift, it is a responsibility. Only those who bear its burdens with honor deserve its rewards.